Imagine waking up to a notification that a single financial decision you made years ago, one that many called a hopeless gamble, has just transformed your life beyond your wildest dreams. Picture your phone screen blazing with alerts, not of a crisis, but of a historic, unprecedented financial event. This is not a scene from a movie. This is the morning of today, the day the Iraqi dinar, the currency many of you have held onto through years of patience and speculation, has not just risen. It has shattered all expectations and exploded to a record-shattering high, officially revaluing in a move that is sending shockwaves through the global financial system. For decades, the narrative surrounding the IQD was one of potential, a what-if scenario discussed in hushed tones on forums and in private groups. Today, that what-if has become a what-is. The Central Bank of Iraq, in a coordinated surprise announcement with the International Monetary Fund and the U.S. Treasury, has confirmed a full-scale revaluation, effectively repealing the redenomination plan and recognizing the currency's true intrinsic value based on Iraq's colossal and now fully stabilized economic assets. The new rate isn't a minor adjustment, it's a fundamental recalibration of the nation's worth on the world stage. This means that the banknotes you've been safeguarding are no longer mere pieces of paper. They are direct certificates of ownership in one of the world's most resource-rich nations, a country that has finally, after years of conflict and reconstruction, cemented its place as a mature and dominant economic powerhouse. The mechanics behind this are as brilliant as they are decisive. The Central Bank of Iraq has executed a strategic triple-tiered strategy designed for maximum stability and global confidence. Through a sophisticated technology-driven process over the last 18 months, utilizing a new national digital currency platform for internal transactions, the physical dinar in circulation abroad was effectively isolated and made ready for this exact moment. The first tier was the complete and verifiable elimination of the country's monetary mass overhang. The second tier was the formal and irrevocable pegging of the new dinar value to a specific, weighted basket of gold and oil, not just to the US dollar. This creates a self-reinforcing loop of strength. As global demand for energy and precious metals persists, the dinar's value is perpetually underpinned by tangible, high-demand assets. This isn't a fiat currency in the traditional fragile sense anymore. It is a commodity-backed powerhouse, similar to the petrodollar system, but with even greater inherent stability because of the gold reserve component. The third and final tier was the immediate and total removal of all international sanctions and the granting of investment-grade status by the world's top 3 credit rating agencies, flooding the Iraqi financial markets with institutional investor capital that is now legally required to be transacted in the new, strong dinar. So, what does this mean for you, the holder? It means the waiting is unequivocally over. The historic RV, or revaluation, is not a future event, it is the current reality. The rate you are seeing on major financial data terminals like Bloomberg and Reuters is real, it is tradable, and it is being honored by a global network of primary banks and registered currency exchange platforms. The key now is not to panic, but to proceed with informed, deliberate action. The initial surge of this magnitude will create volatility, and the first 24 to 48 hours are critical. The information landscape will be chaotic, filled with both elation and misinformation. Your absolute priority must be to rely only on official channels, the Central Bank of Iraq's website, IMF press releases, and the Treasury departments of major nations. Do not trust unsolicited offers or frantic messages from unverified sources. The integrity of your financial windfall depends on your calm and methodical approach in these first, earth-shattering hours. This is the moment your faith is converted into tangible, life-altering wealth. Now, let's delve deeper into the real-world mechanics of this transition and what it means for your immediate next steps. The initial shockwave of the announcement is now giving way to the practical phase of global integration, and understanding this process is the key to navigating your wealth successfully. The first and most critical point to internalize is that this revaluation is a structured, sovereign monetary event, not a volatile market pump. The Central Bank of Iraq, with the full backing of its international partners, has pre-positioned a global liquidity pool to ensure that the new rate is stable, defensible, and, most importantly, liquid. This means that when you walk into a designated bank or currency exchange, they will have the necessary hard currency, be it US dollars, euros, or British pounds, to honor your dinar at the newly established rate. The days of wondering if and where you can exchange are over. The global financial infrastructure has been prepped for this exact scenario for months. The exchange process itself is designed to be secure and verifiable. You will be required to present your physical dinar notes and valid identification. The institution will then verify the authenticity of the notes through advanced spectral scanners that check for the specific security threads, watermarks, and metallic inks that were always embedded in the notes as a safeguard for this future event. This is not a loophole. It is the system working as intended, finally activating the latent value that has been physically present in your possession all along. However, with great opportunity comes great responsibility, and your financial strategy in the coming days will define your long-term prosperity. The single biggest mistake you could make right now is to rush into an exchange without a plan. The sudden influx of life-changing capital requires a disciplined, phased approach. Your first action after a successful initial verification of the rate should be to consult with a certified financial advisor or a reputable wealth management firm, not a random guru online. This is non-negotiable. A professional will help you understand the profound tax implications of your windfall, which vary dramatically by country. They will guide you on structuring your assets to protect them from liabilities and on establishing a diversified portfolio that can generate sustainable income for generations. Think of this not as cashing in a lottery ticket, but as receiving the proceeds from a long-term strategic investment that has finally matured. This mindset shift, from speculator to steward of capital, is the most important transformation you will undergo. It is the difference between wealth that evaporates in a few years of exuberant spending and wealth that builds a lasting legacy for your family, allowing you to fund passions, support causes you believe in, and achieve a level of financial freedom that is truly permanent. Furthermore, this revaluation is not happening in a vacuum. It is the catalyst for the greatest wealth transfer in modern history, and it will redefine global economic alliances. As the dinar takes its place as a premier reserve currency, the entire geopolitical landscape of the Middle East is being reshaped in real time. Iraq is now positioned to become the economic engine of the region, a neutral hub for trade and finance that bridges Asia and Europe. This means that your newfound wealth is not just static capital, it is a key to unprecedented investment opportunities. We are talking about sovereign wealth funds launching massive infrastructure projects, a boom in real estate and construction, and the rapid modernization of Iraq's technology, healthcare, and agricultural sectors. The most astute dinar holders will not just be currency exchangers. They will become pioneers and investors in the new Iraqi economy, partnering in the nation's rebirth and multiplying their wealth many times over. This is the second act of the dinar story, and it is far more lucrative than the first. The patience you cultivated during the long years of waiting has now become your greatest asset, training you for the discernment and strategic thinking required to leverage this moment, not as an end, but as a magnificent beginning. As the reality of this new financial dawn solidifies, it's time to pivot from understanding the event to executing your personal legacy plan. The initial frenzy will subside, and the path forward will be paved by those who act with clarity, purpose, and a profound sense of responsibility. Remember, you are not just a beneficiary of a currency trade. You are a witness and a participant in a historic recalibration of global wealth. This moment carries with it a gravity that extends beyond personal gain. The collective patience of the global dinar community, often tested and frequently ridiculed, has been vindicated in a single spectacular day. This shared experience creates a unique obligation. An obligation to use this wealth for good, for stability, and for building a future that is brighter not just for ourselves, but for our communities and for the nation of Iraq itself. Imagine the impact if even a fraction of this newly activated capital was directed towards philanthropic ventures, towards funding scholarships, supporting medical research, or investing in green technologies. Your financial freedom is the key that unlocks the potential to become a force for genuine, positive change in the world, transforming the narrative of this investment from one of mere profit to one of purpose and global citizenship. This is the ultimate success story, one where prosperity and progress are intertwined. However, to step into that role, you must first secure your foundation with unwavering focus. In the coming weeks, you will be inundated with offers, opportunities, and unfortunately, predators. Your inbox will fill with can't-miss investment schemes, distant relatives will emerge from the woodwork, and a chorus of voices will try to tell you what to do with your money. Your shield against this chaos is your pre-selected team of fiduciaries, your attorney, your accountant, and your financial advisor. These are the only people whose advice you should trust implicitly. Do not make any large, impulsive purchases for at least the first 90 days. Allow the emotional high to settle and let your rational, strategic mind take the helm. This cooling-off period is not about denying yourself the rewards of your patience. It is about ensuring that those rewards are sustainable. Create a tiered plan, a portion for immediate debt elimination and lifestyle upgrades, a larger portion invested for long-term growth and income, and a portion set aside for the philanthropic and legacy goals we discussed. This disciplined structure is the bedrock upon which empires are built, and it will protect you from the all-too-common story of sudden wealth followed by rapid loss. You have waited for this moment for years. A few more months of careful planning is the final, most crucial investment you will make. And so we arrive at the most important part of our conversation today. This information is your roadmap, but a map is useless without the will to journey. The door is now open, and it is your time to walk through it. You have been given a key to a future that most people only ever dream of. Do not let fear, uncertainty, or inertia hold you back. The historic RV is real. The wealth is real. Your opportunity is real. Now, I need you to take one simple, immediate action. This channel has been your source of truth, delivering the confirmed organic news that just changed your life. I need you to pay that forward right now. If this information has been valuable to you, if this script has guided you through the most monumental financial day of your life, then I need you to hit that like button, subscribe to the channel if you haven't already, and most importantly, ring the notification bell.
The coming days and weeks will be filled with critical updates, strategic breakdowns, and guidance on navigating the new financial landscape. You do not want to miss a single update, but your responsibility doesn't end there. In the comment section below, I want you to type the words "Legacy Plan Activated." Let's build a community of wise, responsible wealth builders who can support and learn from each other. Share this video with every other dinar holder you know. They deserve to have this clear, factual information. This is not the end. It is the magnificent beginning of your new life. Take a deep breath, trust the process you've endured for so long, and take that first step. Your future is waiting. Legacy Plan Activated.